So in this video today, we're going to be talking about the statistics for the Chinese anniversary stream. Now, keep in mind that these statistics are for their server, but I want to go over it because it'll give a rough estimate as to how the general player base is doing for all regions: Japanese, global, and Chinese, and I think Taiwanese has one too. I'm not sure. Servers in the game. Basically gives you a general idea of how they're doing because judging my player base and then you look at the amount of people that have done specific things, you can probably get an idea of how it works for basically all servers. So I'm pretty sure they're the only one that does this. I think Japanese does it. I'm not sure. I don't think they do, but I know Chinese servers do this. So go ahead and go over the statistics. So this right here, shout out to whoever made this Imgur album, by the way, put together or whatever. Someone posted it in my Discord. I was like, okay, I'm gonna check this out. So we're gonna rock with it. Anyways, though, right. The first one is number of players that completed 14-4 100%. So 123,000 is actually a lot. I'm actually very, very surprised that a lot of people clear this. Now, I think our numbers might be lower. I'm not exactly sure in terms of percentages, actually, because I feel like a lot of people are stuck somewhere in the early stages of Chapter 14, like 14-1 or 2. That's where they're going to like be stuck at. So seeing this number being like this high for a Chinese server is actually very, very surprising. I feel like a lot of people that are in the global servers are probably stuck in like the early chapters. But yeah, once you get to 14-4, 14-3, it gets pretty tricky. You have to know how to build proper fleets. You have to play manual sometimes if it gets really, really difficult. And there's a lot of RNG involved, getting the correct nodes. That's also a thing as well too. So gonna be a bit of a challenge, but eventually, if you guys do toss your head at it and just keep trying, you'll eventually clear 14. Not that bad. It's pretty hard, but it's not like that bad. It's not impossible. Anyways, though, the next one right here is gonna be number of players with 100% collection. Now, this is a surprisingly much lower compared to the previous one. So this right here is about a third of the people that cleared 14-4. So 100% collection, meaning they did a good job about rewriting most of these ships. I think at this point, just some of the ships that people are missing are like the ones that are 2 years old, like New Jersey. So eventually they're gonna rerun her, and then most people are gonna get caught up. But it usually it's safe to assume that if you guys start at a certain period of time, let's say like you start right now, it'll probably take you about minimal of 2 years to get all the ships that you've missed out in previous banners. Might be a bit longer, but on minimum about 2. So yeah. The next one right here is going to be number of players with fully completed research ships. So PR and DR are included here. So there's 5 seasons. There is 6, 6, 5, 5, 5. That my math here is terrible. 27 ships. 27 ships all maxed out. I'm assuming this includes fate simulation as well. I'm not exactly sure. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't think so. Maybe okay. Let's assume it doesn't. So this doesn't include fate simulation. So 61,000 players have maxed this out. This is about half of the people that cleared 14-4, which is very surprising actually. So yeah, pretty sizable number. I'm pretty sure there's no challenge in this one. It's mainly just a waiting game to get all your PRs and DRs done. So it's more about how long you play this game for to get this achievement marked on your account. So 1,500 right there. Next one is number of players that clear Chapter 5 in OS. Basically, who are clear story mode, all up story mode. So you have Arbiters unlocked and all that. So this is actually very, very easy. That's why the number you see right here is very, very high. It's almost double the amount you see in 14-4 clears because it's actually very, very easy. I think most of the highest level ships you can see in story mode in OS like 90, maybe 100 at most. So as long as you have ships that like if you can clear chapter like say 10 or 11, you can clear OS all story easily. If you're in like chapter 9 or 8 or whatever, you may struggle a little bit, but if you can clear chapter 10 though or 11, good to go, man. OS is not that difficult for story. It is not. So you're good there. Most completed PR and DR ships for, I believe, within a 1 year time frame. Now, obviously, this doesn't really count because a lot of people that have finished up until a certain point, basically all these are DR5 or PR5 ships because it's the latest season, right? So right here, Plinth B #1. I can't really say I'm a surprise. HMS. I know a lot of Chinese players love the Royal faction a lot, and she's probably, in terms of utility and kit, probably the best PR5 ship by far. Good damage, good utility, good buffs, really, really good ship overall. So I can't say I'm surprised here. Harbin B #2 is not surprised well too. Chinese ship, Chinese server. There you go. But in terms of this statistic, meta wins all. the really OP shit wins all. So Plymouth being #1 here, no surprise whatsoever. Now this is gonna be the top 10 most ringed ships here. As you guys can see, almost all these ships are ultra rare rarity or DR rarity, but ultra rare rarity. The only ones you don't see that are not ultra rare is gonna be Helena, which is surprisingly probably the best non-ultra rare ship in the game as of right now, and Enterprise being the cover girl of the game. So no surprise here from both these ships. Being #4, #6 though, actually very surprising. But both of them have oath skins though, so there's no surprise that they're like that a lot. So both USS as well too. That's actually very funny. But the rest though, ultra rare ships, Implacable, FDG, Aegir, Shinano, and the top 3 are gonna be New Jersey, Vanguard, and Musashi. As you guys can see, when I first said this on the initial stream reactions, this is the meta backline for battleships right now. So to have these 3 girls be the most ringed ships in the game as of right now, like I said, main fleets do most of your damage. Having them ringed means damage. And this is the meta backline right now for battleships. Meta gamers, man, I swear. Meta gamers and battleship game. So this is the meta setup for backline right now for battleships. Top 3 most ringed ships. There you go. Can't go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with it at all. Results, that says it all. And these are most purchased skins as of right now. Most of these, I'm not super surprised. I think Shimakaze one is like very good, like actually insane. Probably one of the best L2D and skins in the game by far. The other ones are all right. I think the Ryza one was pretty good. Implacable one obviously very good, but they got the censored version unfortunately, so I really can't say much about that. And Yorktown 2 one also was a pretty crazy one as well too. In top 3, we have here 2 is for the same ship, man. Like 1 and 3 is from the same ship, and then you have Shinano being #2 right here. So I won't lie though, I bought this skin too. I made a video about this skin. The dragon. I forgot what the name is called, but it's so good. It's probably top 3 best skin last year by far, at least for me. So it definitely deserves to be in the standings by all means. Really good. Really good skin. I have no regrets buying that skin whatsoever. No regrets. I think this is the other stuff they're talking about. This is like rewards or whatever. So basically, this is the statistics right here. So overall, I'm not too crazy. Judging by Chinese servers, everything is about how you would see in terms of percentages, like 14-4 clears, people at 100% collection, people that completed PR stuff. Basically, all I can say is in terms of PRs and ring ships, meta gamers, man. But I can't really blame them. At the end of the day, it's a waifu game, but some people do want to play this game for results, and these are probably the best results. Plymouth being really good ship in PR5, the backline BB ship right here, the meta setup being all rings, top 3 most ringed. Can't really fault them for that. So that's how they want to play. That's how they want to play. So there you go. Anyways, those are the statistics for the Chinese anniversary stream. If you guys want to see the Imgur album, I'll go ahead and post in the description. Next video, we'll be talking about the updates, which is be like quality of life, things they improved on, stuff like that. That'll be tomorrow though. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy the statistics. I'll see you guys in the next one as always.